we are discussing greatest integer function. So now let's discuss properties of the greatest integer function. Properties. First property is what I told you that greatest integer of x is equal to n if x is greater than or equal to n and less than n plus 1. n belongs to what? Integer. Next property is what? Greatest integer of x is equal to x if x belongs to integer. Third property is what? Greatest integer of minus x. Next property was what? Greatest integer of x plus I is equal to greatest integer of x plus I, where I is integer, where I is integer. Number 4, greatest integer of minus x is equal to minus x if x belongs to I. Number 5, greatest integer of minus x is equal to minus of greatest integer x minus 1 if x does not belongs to I. That means if x belongs to fractional number, then answer will be what? Minus of greatest integer minus 1. This property is also written as what? Means this property is also written as x plus greatest integer of minus x is equal to minus 1 if x does not belongs to integer. Right. Number 6 property is if greatest integer of x is greater than or equal to n, if greatest integer of x is greater than or equal to, let's say with respect to I, greater than or equal to I, then what will be the answer? X will be greater than or equal to I. Number 7, if greatest integer of x is greater than I, then x is greater than or equal to I plus 1. Number 8, if greatest integer of x is less than or equal to I, less than or equal to I, then x will be less than I plus 1. Number 8, if greatest integer of x is less than I, then x is less than I. These are the properties. Next property is what? We will do questions based on these properties. First, I am listing all the properties here. Number 10 is if x is less than or equal to I2 and greater than or equal to I1. I1, I2 are integers. Then x will lie between I2 plus 1 and greater than or equal to I1. I1, I2 belongs to integer. Right. Now next property is 11. Greatest integer of x plus y is less than or equal to greatest integer of x plus greatest integer of y. Number 12. If greatest integer of x divided by n is equal to the greatest integer of x by, this is I, this is natural number, this is natural number, n is natural number. Next property is 13. greatest integer of x plus 1 by n plus greatest integer of x plus 2 by n plus greatest integer of x plus 3 by n plus greatest integer of n minus 1 by n is equal to greatest integer of nx, where n is natural number, where n is a natural number. Next property is what? Greatest integer of n plus 1 by 2 plus greatest integer of n plus 2 by 4 plus greatest integer of n plus 4 by 8 plus greatest integer of n plus 8 by 16 plus this is equal to integer. N belongs to n is natural number. So these are the basic properties of the greatest integer function. Now let's discuss questions based on these properties. Let's solve greatest integer of x greater than or equal to let's say 3. Then what will be your answer? What is property greatest integer of x greater than or equal to I? Then answer will be what? X is greater than or equal to I. This is the property. Then answer for this one will be what? Answer for this one will be x greater than or equal to 3. This is your answer. This is the answer. Now next, greatest integer of 2x plus 3, let's say greater than or equal to 1 by 2. Right? Or let's say first greater than or equal to 2. Then how will you solve this question? Solve this. Then use this property. Then this can be written as what? 2x plus 3 greater than or equal to I, that means 2. Then from here 2x is greater than or equal to minus 1 and x greater than or equal to minus 1 by 2. So this will be your answer. By using this property, if greatest integer of x is greater than or equal to I, then answer will be what? X greater than or equal to I. So this is, take 2x plus 3 as capital X. So capital X will be what? Greater than or equal to 2. So solve this. This is your answer. So answer for this one is what? X belongs to minus half to infinity. Now how will you solve this? If I write here, let's say 1 by 2, right? Then what will be your answer for this one? See here, this is not an integer. This is not an integer. And this value always gives integer value, right? This value, let's write here simple x first, greatest integer of x greater than or equal to half. How will you solve? What will be the solution of this one? Then how will you solve? Greatest integer can never give fractional value, right? And this is greatest integer is what? Greater than or equal to half. This will give always integer value. That means what will be the lowest integer of this one, which will be greater than or equal to half. So what will be lowest integer? After half, what will be the next integer? Next integer is 1. That means this x will be what? Greater than or equal to 1. If you substitute here greater than or equal to 1, it will always satisfy. If you put here x less than 1, then it will give 0, and 0 is greater than or equal to half, will fail. So this is our answer. That means answer of this one is what? X belongs to 1 to infinity. This is our answer. Now let's say solve this greater than 3 by 2. Let's solve this one. Greater than 3 by 2. How will you solve this? Now if we want to solve this, let's say greatest integer of x greater than or equal to 3 by 2, then this is what? This can be written as what? Greatest integer greater than or equal to 1.5, right? Now this can never gives fractional value, okay? This will gives always integer. That means what will be the next coming integer which can satisfy greater than or equal to what? Greater than or equal to 1.5, right? So what will be your solution in this case? In this case, x will be what? Greater than or equal to 2. Right. If you substitute here any value of x less than 2, then answer will be of this one will be what? 1, which fails of inequality, because property is what? If greatest integer x is equal to n, if x is what? Greater than or equal to n and less than n plus 1. This is our basic property. So by using this property, we can write answer of this one is what? X greater than or equal to 2. Now let's solve this question. Now let's solve greatest integer of x square minus 1 plus 3 is what? Greater than or equal to 0. Then what will be your answer in this case? So this can be written as what? What will be your solution? This can be written as greatest integer of x square minus 1 plus 2 greater than or equal to 0, and this is what? X square plus 2 greater than or equal to 0. So this is greatest integer of x square is greater than or equal to what? Minus 2. Now what will be answer for this one? I told this property, greatest integer of x, if greatest integer of greater than or equal to I, then answer will be what? Greater than or equal to I. Then what will be answer for this one? X square must be greater than or equal to minus 2. Then this can be written as x square plus 2 greater than or equal to 0. Right? then what will be the answer for this one? This is always true because x square plus 2 will be always positive number. This can never be negative. That means answer will be what? Answer will be x belongs to minus infinity to infinity. Right. Now let's say here, if I substitute here minus, then what will be the solution of this one? If I substitute here minus 1, then this will be what? Greatest integer of x minus 1 minus 3 greater than or equal to 0. I am using here this property x plus I is what? Greatest integer of x plus I. So this is x square now is minus 4 greater than or equal to 0. So this is greatest integer of x square greater than or equal to 4. So what will be your answer? Use that property. Greatest integer of x is greater than or equal to I. Then answer will be what? X greater than or equal to I. Solve this one. So this will be x square greater than or equal to 4. Simplify this. X square minus 4 greater than or equal to 0. That means x minus 2 into x plus 2 greater than or equal to 0. So answer will be what? Minus infinity to minus 2 union 2 to infinity. So this is the answer for this one. Now let's solve this question. Greatest integer of x is equal to 3 minus 2x. Solve this question. How will you solve this question? See here. These are the two functions. Y is equal to greatest integer x, and this you can take y minus 2x. Right. This is a straight line graph. If you draw graph of this one, this will be 0, 3, and this will be what? 3 by 2, 0. That means graph of this one, y is equal to 3 minus 2x will be like this. Okay, the straight line graph, how to draw, already I have discussed. Now graph of this one will be what? Like this one. This is, let's say, 1. In 0 to 1 it is 0. Then in between 1 to 2 will be what? 1. This type graph. Here this type. That means we want to solve both these graphs, and solution of two graphs. That means if this is one expression and this is another expression, if we want to equalize both, that means we want to find solution of both the expressions by equating. So both graphs will have solution where they intersect each other. So where they intersect, maybe this is the intersection point, and this intersection point lie somewhere between 1 to 2. If you observe here, the intersection point lie between 1 to 2. So, and this side there is no intersection, only we are getting solution. That means we are getting intersection point after x equal to 0 to the right. So how will you solve this one? That means solution will be what? Solution will be what? Let's say here, let x less than 1 and greater than or equal to 0, right? X greater than or equal, then this will give you what? 0. In 0 to 1, by using property of greatest integer, this will give you 0 if x lies between 0 to 1. That means this will be what? Right hand side is what? 3 minus 2x. That means x is equal to 3 by 2. And 3 by 2 is how much? 1.5. 1.5 does not lie in this interval. That means this solution is rejected. Now take next, let x greater than or equal to 1 and less than 2. Okay, then this one x is equal to 3 minus 2x. In 1 to 2, greatest integer of x will gives you how much value? It will give 1. By using the property, this will give 1. That means this will be 3 minus 2x. So this is how much this will give you. This will give you 1. Right? This is subtract this one. So this will give you 1. And check whether x equal to 1 lie in this interval or not. X equal to 1 will lie in this interval. So this is our solution. This is our solution. X is equal to 1 will be the solution. Put here x equal to 1. Left hand side will be 1. Put here x equal to 1. Right hand side will be 1. That means this is our solution. Now check next interval also. If there is any suspicion, if they intersect more than one point, check also that one. But this is from the graph, it will have only one solution. So this is our answer. Now I am checking one more point. When x greater than or equal to 2 and less than 3, then greatest integer of x will be 3 minus 2x. This will give you how much? 2, and this is 3 minus 2x. Then what will be your answer? X will be half, and x equal to half does not lie in this interval. So this is rejected. Right. After that, whatever the value of x you can choose, both expression will not have solution. So only solution is what? X is equal to 1. So answer of this one is what? X equal to 1. This is our answer. Now next, let's say greatest integer of x is greater than let's say 5. What will be your solution? I am just doing very basic questions based on those properties. So I told you this property, greatest integer of x greater than I, and what will be your solution of this? In this case, what was the property? Tell me, what was the property? It was x, this was x greater than or equal to I plus 1, or it will satisfy always this one. So solution of this one will be what? X greater than or equal to 5 plus 1, that means x greater than or equal to 6. So this is our answer. X belongs to 6 to infinity. So this is our answer. Right. Next one will be what? Next one, let's say x square plus 3 by 2 greatest integer of greater than 5. Then what will be the solution in this case? So use this property. This is not the integer first of all. So this can be written as it is. So use this property. So solution of this one will be what? X square plus 3 by 2 greater than or equal to 5 plus 1. So this is x square plus 3 by 2 minus 6 greater than or equal to 0. That means x square plus 3 minus 12 divided by 2 greater than or equal to 0. That means x square, this is what? Minus 9 by 2 greater than or equal to 0. So factorize this one. So this will be what? In one bracket 3 by root 2 into another bracket x plus 3 by root 2 greater than or equal to 0. That means solution will be what? Minus infinity to minus 3 by root 2 union 3 by root 2 to infinity. This is our answer in this case. Now next question is what? Let's say greatest integer of 2x plus 1 by 2 is what? Less than 3, less than or equal to 3. Then what will be solution in this case? What is the property of this one? Property of this one is what? If greatest integer of x is less than or equal to I, then x will be less than or equal to less than n plus 1. This is our property. If greatest integer of x less than or equal to I, then x will be what? Less than I plus 1. This is the basic property of this one. So what will be your solution in this case? What will be the solution? This will be 2x plus 1 by 2 less than 3 plus 1. That means 2x plus r is less than 4. That means 2x is less than 4 minus 1 by 2. So 2x is less than 7 by 2. So x will be what? Less than 7 by 4. So this is our answer. That means x belongs to minus infinity to 7 by 4. So this is our answer in this case. Now next one is if solve this one. Solve greatest integer of x minus 4 by 3 is what? Less than 3. In this case, what will be your answer? What is the property? If greatest integer of x less than n, then x will be what? Less than n. This is the property. So use this property. So x square minus 4 by 3 will be less than 3. Then solve this one. So x square minus 4 by 3 minus 3 less than 0. So this is x square minus 13 by 3 is less than 0. So this is in one bracket root of 13 by 3, and in other bracket x plus root of 13 by 3 will be less than 0. So our answer will be what? Root of 13 by 3 and greater than minus of root of 13 by 3. So this is our answer. X belongs to minus of root 13 by 3 to root 13 by 3. So this is our answer. Next questions we'll discuss on next classes.